Welcome to Seacrest Field in Lincoln, Nebraska, where we will have the B Team Championship. We'll have the visiting Union Bank and Trust Hawks taking on the Manzitto Construction. If you were joining us on the A-Team game, this was the same matchup that we just had, where Union Bank defeated Manzitto 13-12. Manzitto wanting to get revenge here against the Union Bank team that just defeated their A-team. I'm your host for today, Austin Ranke. It's a cold day here in Lincoln, with some flurries actually being seen at the end of our previous game. It's about 31 degrees, with a 13-mile-an-hour wind coming from the north. That brings our feel-like temperature down to 21 degrees. So a cold one for these young football players. Union Bank still celebrating their win for their A-team. Again, welcome to Seacrest Field for the Lincoln Youth Football Championship Sunday. At 11:30, we will begin the 2023 B League Championship between the visiting Union Bank and Trust Hawks and the home Manzitto Construction. What a wonderful opportunity it is for these young players to be playing on a high school field where the Lincoln Public Schools will take place. Just here on Friday was round 1 of the playoffs for the Nebraska State Athletics Association, where Lincoln East, number 11, upset number 6, Lincoln Southeast. 24-17, I believe, was the final score of that game. A big game for the Spartans. If you are just joining us, Union Bank and Manzitto played earlier today with their A teams. Union Bank defeated Manzitto 13-12 with a key performance from Cameron Rakowski, who had well over 100 yards rushing and receiving. Manzitto also had big days for their running backs, with Braden Erickson and Jake Gerritz having big days of their own. The B League Championship will be beginning here in less than 6 minutes. Both teams excited to play on such a beautiful field where so many of their former teammates now currently play. With the cold temperatures here at Seacrest Field, we can expect something similar to what we saw in the A-League Championship, with lots of power football, tight formations running up the middle. Not necessarily lots of passing here, at least early. Both teams here getting lined up for the beginning of this game. And here we go with B League Championship. Captains making their way to the center of the field for the coin toss. It's a windy day down here in Lincoln at Seacrest Field. Currently about a 13-mile-an-hour wind from the north. Captains in the center of the field discussing the game with the officials. Coins flipped. Union Bank has won the toss. Union Bank, it appears to has elected to defer. So Manzitto will receive in the south end zone. Yes, Union Bank has deferred to the second half. So Manzitto will receive in the south end zone, going to the north, into the wind to start this game. What that does mean to close out each half, they will be with the wind, which may become important later on. Union Bank has brought their own little student section. It's great to see classmates supporting classmates here at Seacrest Field, home of Lincoln Public Schools athletic events. Set to kick for Union Bank is number 24, Derek Langley, sporting the bright pink cleats today. Back deep to receive for Manzitto, number 22, Amici Sanders, and number 8, Chase Martin. Both at about the 15-yard line, so we can expect a big kick here from Derek Langley. Both teams eager to start this B League Championship Sunday. The kick is away. Caught by number 32, Dallin Talkington. Makes his way outside the big stiff arm. Makes his way down to about the 40-yard line. Some great ball running by Dallin Talkington. So Manzitto will start their drive at their own 39-yard line. Union Bank sporting 4 defensive linemen, 1 safety deep. Manzitto coming up to the line, 1 wide receiver each side, tight end on the left and right, single back. Bounce formation, dive up the middle. A give, number 34, Ian Schreiner. Stuffed, though, by that Union Bank defense. Led by number 23, Caleb Holland, there at the defensive tackle position. So that brings us to 2nd down and 8 on the 41-yard line. Manzitto hoping to get something started here early. Double tights, single receiver each side, running back to the left. And as another give to Ian Schreiner, tackled at the line again. This Union Bank defense has been outstanding this season so far. I believe leading the league in yards per game and points per game allowed. So Manzitto has their work cut out for them early. Trey to the wide side. We have a pitch to number 22, Amici Sanders, who goes up the sideline right at the 1st down marker. We'll see where the officials spot this. And they are going to measure, or they're going to bring over the head official. 4th down. The white hat official says that it is 4th down and inches. So a big play here for Manzitto and Union Bank. Manzitto wanting to continue this drive. 2 tight ends, single receiver each side. A give. And it's going to be good for a 1st down, but the ball came loose. But it does appear that Manzitto did recover it. That was Ian Schreiner again on the carry. 1st down for Manzitto now at the Union Bank 48-yard line. So as we saw in the A-League Championship, lots of running offense up the middle. We'll see if this continues to be a theme for today. 2 wide receivers split out to the right for Manzitto. Pass. Bubble. Not a bubble, excuse me. Little button. But covered well by Union Bank. That was number 8, Chase Martin on the reception. Good for about a gain of 2. Two tight ends again. Single receiver each side, running back to the right. Quarterback. And Union Bank jumps off sides. That was number 72, Owen Dostal. Good discipline by that Manzitto offensive line. quarterback for this Manzitto B team is Caden Allers. Takes the snap and pitches it to his running back, who finds a crease in the Union Bank defense. That's number 8, Chase Martin, who will score for Manzitto. A big first drive for the Manzitto football team, as Chase Martin finds his way into the end zone. A 41-yard rushing touchdown. Officials giving a warning to that Manzitto sideline to remain in their box. This is a different field than they have been playing on all season. They've been playing at the Lincoln Youth Football Fields in South Lincoln, now on a full-sized high school field. Manzitto going for 2. They give to Schreiner and Dostal. Dostal and Fair in the backfield early to stop the 2-point attempt. So Manzitto strikes first with just under 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. 6-0. Union Bank now needs to respond with a score of their own. Manzitto set to kick off for appears at number 8. Chase Martin is going to be our kicker for Manzitto. That is something that is great about Lincoln Youth football, is that a lot of the time what will happen is that the person that scores also ends up being the kicker, demonstrating some great athleticism and versatility, being versatile with these young football players. A short kick to Fair, number 71, who falls on it. Smart play by number 71, Caden Fair. And Union Bank will start their first possession of the game at the 38-yard line. Quarterback for Union Bank is going to be Luke Ranke, number 15. Union Bank with 3 running backs in the backfield. A Maryland I, 2 tight ends. And a give up the middle, but it is stuffed by the Manzitto defense. That handoff was given to number 83, Maddox Meyer. So that is going to be a gain of 0, bringing 2nd down and 10. Great job by that Manzitto defensive line. Same formation for Union Bank. Maryland I, offset to the left, 2 tight ends. And another dive to Meyer, which is again stopped at the line of scrimmage or shortly after it by that Manzitto defensive line. Man, this Manzitto defensive line is not giving any yardage to this Union Bank offense. Meyer subbed out. Be looking for a passing situation here. Still in the Maryland I, offset to the left. Marsh motions. We get a toss to Ches. Makes his way up the sideline. Still short of the first down. About the 44-yard line. Expect a punt here from Union Bank. Yep, both punt teams coming out. Going back for Manzitto appears to be number 34, Ian Schreiner, their running back. Punting for Union Bank is number 23, Kalen Holland. Holland with the kick, and it is blocked. Blocked by Manzitto. A A big play by the Manzitto defense to get back there and block Holland's punt. So Manzitto will take over at the Union Bank 39-yard line. Not the start you want for Union Bank. Manzitto coming out. Two receivers to the left. And a tight end. Single receiver to the right. Single running back. A sweep. But an excellent play made by number 73, Jaden Novotny. Defensive end for Union Bank. That is a big tackle for loss for Novotny. Forcing now a 2nd down and 16. Or a long 15 for Manzitto. Tight end each side, receiver each side. Running back on the right. Receives a snap. Handoff up the middle to number 32, Dylan Talkington. Big running back for Manzitto. Good for about a gain of 1. So we're going to have 3rd down and 13 for Manzitto at the Union Bank 44-yard line. Big down here for Union Bank so you can get the ball back and get on the board. Manzitto trying to extend their lead early. 3-man surface to the left. Tight end on the right. Looking to pass. Rolling out is Allers. And the pass is incomplete. Looks to be in the direction of Amici Sanders, number 22. So that brings up a 4th down for Manzitto. Number 34, Ian Schreiner coming back on the field, who also happens to be their punter. So it looks like Manzitto here is going to punt. Union Bank sending 2 back to receive. It's a short punt. Calling Peter. Looks like it's going to be down at about the 27-yard line. So Union Bank will take over. A big stop for that Union Bank Hawk defense. Started off very well for the Hawks with a big play from number 73, Jaden Novotny, who started that drive with a tackle for loss for 5 yards. Great play by the young man there. Union Bank now taking over their 28-yard line in a tank formation. Union Bank likes to run this formation in a big gain. A good gain. By that Union Bank offense. And they go no huddle right back up to it. Same play. And a big run by number 83, Maddox Meyer, who finds his way into Manzitto territory. Makes his way down all the way to the Manzitto 39-yard line. A big play for the Hawks, bringing them into Manzitto territory for the first time today. They go right back into the no huddle. Same play. And another good gain for the Hawks. Bringing us to the Union Bank 36-yard line. Sub coming in late. Little confusion with the Hawk offense. Same play. This time with Holland. And is brought down for a loss by number 32, Dylan Talkington. A great play by that Manzitto defense. Union Bank now facing a 3rd and 8. Staying in their tank formation. A reverse to Holland, but Manzitto snuffs it out. Or he gets a gain of about 1 yard. So it is now 4th down and 7 for the Hawks at their own, or at the Manzitto 37-yard line. Time about to expire here in the first quarter. Your score at the end of the first quarter is Manzitto 6, Union Bank 0. Things are starting to warm up here a little bit at Seacrest Field. Finally reaching the freezing mark of 32 degrees Fahrenheit. The wind still not relenting, with about a 13 mile an hour wind coming from the north. Union Bank will have 4th down and 7 going into the wind now from the Manzitto 38-yard line going towards the north. This will present an interesting challenge for Union Bank. Do they stick with their heavy formation that they have ran this entire possession? Or will they bring quarterback Luke Ranke back out onto the field to try throwing the ball for a large gain? So it does appear that Luke is going to be back on the field, most likely looking at a more spread offensive style here for this 4th down for Union Bank. Union Bank ready to start. Manzitto still talking things over in the huddle. Officials bringing Manzitto back onto the field. I formation. 2 tight ends and a wing to the left. Back to pass. Little screen to Ches, who finds some open grass. Good enough for a 1st down. That was number 19, Ches Jones. A great run by Ches to get Union Bank a much needed 1st down. Now on the Manzitto 25-yard line, back into their heavy formation. Another dive. Another dive from Union Bank. Going back to a power offense. Sticking in the power formation. We have a flag on the field. Appears to be a false start against Union Bank. Or not. It's going to be encroachment against Manzitto. So Union Bank will move the ball forward to the 19-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd down and about 4, staying in the heavy formation. A dive again. This time to number 72, Owen Dostal. We had a big run last week against Allo to close that game and bring them to this championship. So now we have 3rd down and about 2. Another dive by number 44, Everett Marsh. Good enough for the 1st down. Barreling his way to the 13-yard line of Manzitto. The Union Bank is known for their no-huddle offense, where they will move very quickly from play to play. Ball snaps. We have a flag on the field again. This time it does appear to be a false start on Union Bank, so that will move them back 5 yards. Not what you want if you're Union Bank. Slowing the momentum of the game. So now we will have a first down and 15 from the 18-yard line. Still staying in this heavy formation. Another dive. But it is tackled for a loss by number 80, Caleb Becker. Great play for this Manzitto defense, forcing a second and very long. It'll be second down at about 16 from the 20-yard line. Power again. Dive up the middle, not good for much. So it's going to be third and long for Union Bank here. Making the sub now, bringing in Luke Ranke, the quarterback. Back in the huddle for third down and 15 from the 19-yard line. Under center, 2 tight ends left and a wing, 2 running backs behind, tight end to the right. Drop back to pass, and he is sacked from the backside. And Luke Ranke is down on the field. Not the sight you want to see if you're a Union Bank fan. Luke Ranke being tackled from the backside. As coaches and trainers make their way out to check on him. This Manzitto defense making themselves known out here early. Luke sitting up now. I think he's away to the sideline. Under the help of the athletic training staff here. Union Bank now without their starting quarterback, facing a 4th down and 20. Manzitto should be expecting a pass here. A big down for Union Bank. Union Bank now will take a timeout to talk things over. So starting quarterback Luke Ranke now out, being checked over by the training staff. Union Bank now forced with a tough hand of a 4th and 20 at the 25-yard line. A big down for them, down 6-0 with just under 5 minutes left in the second quarter. If you're Union Bank, you're wanting to score here before the half to pull some momentum going into the second half. Union Bank showing a Maryland eye. And Union Bank will jump, seeing the pressure. So another mistake by Union Bank, forcing now it will be 4th and 25 for Union Bank. Not putting themselves in a good position. They need to get to the 4-yard line for a first down. At this point, you're thinking just to score. I formation. It appears that Noah Du Bois is at quarterback. Swing out to Ches Jones. Makes some players miss, but a big hit by number 32, Dallin Talkington. So Manzitto will take over on downs at their own 30-yard line. A big stop for this Manzitto defense. Manzitto coming to the line with tight end each side, single receiver, balanced formation, and a jump by Union Bank. So 1st and 10 now becomes 1st and 5 for Manzitto. Things not looking good so far for Union Bank. Same formation for Manzitto, receiver each side, tight end each side, running back to the left, and a dive outside, tackled by a horde of Hawks. There's another Union Bank player down. That's number 72, Owen Dostal. A key player both on the offense and defensive side of the ball for the Hawks. So now 2 big injuries for the Hawks as we're closing on to the 4-minute mark left in this half. We're going to have 2nd down and 8 from the 32-yard line for Manzitto. Single receiver each side. 2 tight ends on the left. Now tight end splitting out, so we're going to have a tray look. A sweep, cut inside, cut back. And that is going to be good for a Manzitto first down. That was number 8, Chase Martin on the toss. Good enough for a Manzitto first down. So we have 1st down and 10 from the Manzitto 43-yard line. Manzitto putting together a good drive here so far. Starting off with that Union Bank encroachment penalty. Balanced formation for Manzitto. Single receiver and tight end each side. Running back to the right. Quarterback snaps the ball. Looks to pass. It's complete. That pass was completed to number 6, Evan Belding. Good throw by the quarterback, number 5, Caden Allers. That was good for a gain of 2. So we're going to have 2nd down and 8. Balanced formation. Dallin Talkington at running back. Offset right. Ball snapped and a give to Talkington. But he is stuffed at the line. That tackle was led by number 84, Bryden Pieper. Great tackle by that Union Bank defense. And we're going to have a timeout by Union Bank, trying to preserve some of this clock to get an offensive drive going without their starting quarterback. Manzitto's going to have 3rd and 9 from their 44-yard line. .229 put back on the clock. Manzitto needs to get a decent chunk of yards here to set up a 4th down or to set up a manageable 4th down or get a 1st down. Manzitto comes to the line with 2 receivers split out right and a tight end. And a tight end on the left. Running back is number 32, Dallin Talkington. Always takes a snap, drops back to pass. Throw is no good. Intended for number 6, Evan Belding. So we're going to have 4th down and 9 from the Manzitto 44-yard line. Manzitto hurries up to the line. Same formation, tight end on each side. 2 receivers split out right. Ian Schreiner hustles on the field, subs out Dallin Talkington. Manzitto goes back to the huddle. We're going to have an illegal substitution. So that's going to be a big penalty against Manzitto. So it looks like Ian Schreiner is going to punt for Manzitto. 2 players back deep to return for Union Bank. The punt is a fake. And Schreiner's got some room to go. And he will get the 1st down. A big 4th down conversion for Ian Schreiner and the Manzitto football team. There is another Union Bank player down on the field. It appears to be number 73, Jaden Novotny, the defensive end. Novotny gets up under his own power, goes back down, be checked up by the trainer. So Manzitto with the big 4th down conversion. It will have 1st down and 10 from the 37-yard line of Union Bank. Things certainly going Manzitto's way so far this half. Able to drive on this tough Union Bank defense. Union Bank, of course, now suffering 3 big injuries. Good news for Union Bank. Owen Dostal appears to be back on the field at defensive tackle. Manzitto sends 2 split out to the left. Tight end each side. Running back to the right. Our running back is Ian Schreiner. Allers takes a snap. Looks to pass. Hitch and go from the inside receiver. But Owen Dostal with the big sack. A big sack by Owen Dostal forces a Manzitto timeout. That is a big loss. That is a loss. What appears to be 13? So big play by the Union Bank defense and Owen Dostal. Manzitto with 2 timeouts. Union Bank with 1. Jaden Novotny also coming back onto the field. So 2 key returners for the Union Bank defense. Getting dinged up on the field earlier. Union Bank keeping 1 safety deep. You have to expect a pass here. 1 receiver split each side. Wing on the right. And I believe this is going to be a false start. Yes, a false start against Manzitto. So we're going to have 2nd down and 29 for Manzitto here. A tough break for the Manzitto offense. Coming back, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left, tight end as well. 1 running back, a sweep toss. Union Bank in pursuit, down at about the 50-yard line. That was number 22, Amici Sanders on the carry. Good for a gain of about 5. Manzitto facing a tough 3rd down and 19 from midfield. Union Bank needing a stop here. 1 minute left on the clock. We'll get under a minute here on the snap of the ball. Receiver each side, tight end each side, running back to the left. Allers takes the snap, hands it off to Ian Schreiner, who is tackled quickly at the 48-yard line. So it's going to be 4th down and about 16 to go for Manzitto. Manzitto looking for probably some sort of hard count here. They're going to bring down the time. Going to call a timeout here. And a timeout called by the Manzitto coaching staff with 8 seconds left to go in the half. Score is Manzitto 6, Union Bank nothing. Still a close game here at the 2023 Lincoln Youth Football B League Championship. Coaches talking over the game plan with their players. Union Bank needing to get a stop here. A big down for Manzitto. Trying to prevent Union Bank from getting the ball before halftime. Manzitto coming out in a punt formation. Ball snapped in a short punt. Colin Peter. Clock runs out. Ball is down. So that'll take us to halftime here at Seacrest Field. With our score, Manzitto 6, Union Bank 0. If you're Union Bank, you're trying to see how you can combat the injury of Luke Ranke, their starting quarterback. They have run a lot of that power offensive formation with 3 running backs lined up right behind offensive linemen and running a dive with number 22, Keller Friesen, or with number 23, Caleb Holland. The question is going to become, are they going to continue to run that power formation, or will they bring in another quarterback to try and take the lead here in the Lincoln Youth Football B League Championship? A few NFL games have started already. The Jaguars get up early in the first quarter against the Steelers with a field goal, leading 3-0. The same with the Falcons, who lead the Tennessee Titans 3-0. The Cowboys score a touchdown early and are leading the Los Angeles Rams 7-0. Other games going on at the moment. The Patriots currently have the ball on 3rd down and 4 against the Dolphins. The Texans have the ball against the Panthers. The Vikings are playing the Packers, a big game there. The Saints are playing the Colts. And the Eagles are playing the Commanders. Later on today, a regional rivalry with the Chiefs and Broncos taking place. Some big plays early today for Manzitto. Running backs Dallin Talkington and Ian Schreiner making some big plays early. Talkington both on the offense and defense, making big stops for that Manzitto defense. For Union Bank, a little trouble getting going on offense, but their defense still continuing to prove that they deserve to be here. With number 72, Owen Dostal, and number 73, Jaden Novotny, making big plays on that defensive line. We'll see how Union Bank reacts to the dominant running back performances of Talkington and Sanders, as well as Schreiner. Still about 6 minutes left here in halftime. We want to thank you for joining Lincoln Youth Football for Championship Sunday.
Hey, I'm getting a lot of compliments. You're doing a good job.
Thanks. Lincoln Youth Football would like to thank all of the coaches and parents who have dedicated their time to helping these young players achieve their goals. Youth sports are not only a great opportunity to improve athletically, but give young athletes opportunities for leadership and teamwork growth. So thank you, coaches and parents, for your time and dedication to Lincoln Youth Football and the greater Lincoln Youth Athletics community. It is because of you that we can host events like this, a championship Sunday at Seacrest Field in Lincoln, Nebraska. The Giants get on the board against the Jets in the Battle of New York, taking the lead 3-0 with 10 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Other games around the country yesterday, as Nebraska defeated Purdue 31-14. Penn State defeated Indiana 33-24. Georgia handled Florida 43-20. Texas maintained their run against BYU, defeating them 35-6. Notre Dame with a big performance against Pitt, blowing them out 58-7. Great game for the Fighting Irish there. 22, Tulane defeating Rice very closely, 30-28. Number 19 ranked Air Force defeated Colorado State 30-13. And 25th ranked James Madison escaped Old Dominion, defeating them 30-27. Next week, we have some fun games to look forward to in college football, with the Army and Air Force game happening at 1:30. Air Force still undefeated on the season, 8-0. A top 25 matchup in the SEC, with Georgia, number 1, taking on number 16, Missouri, who has had a very good year so far. Another top 25 matchup, number 5, Washington, still undefeated and hoping for a chance at the college football playoffs, takes on USC. And in more SEC top 25 matchups, number 9, Alabama, takes on number 15, LSU. Some exciting games to be watching for this upcoming week. Wake Forest and Duke will play this Thursday. Duke ranked number 20 in the nation. Around the Big Ten, Ohio State, number 3, will take on Rutgers. Wisconsin will take on Indiana. Nebraska will take on Michigan State. Penn State will play Maryland. Illinois will play Minnesota. Iowa will take on Northwestern. And Purdue will play the number 2 Michigan Wolverines. A very close race in the Big Ten. Things still slowly starting to warm up here at Seacrest Field as Manzitto and Union Bank both take the fields. It's about 33 degrees here with a 12-mile-an-hour wind. That does bring down the field-like temperature to 24 degrees. So still a cold game for these young players. Looking over at the sideline, it does appear that quarterback Luke Ranke will be out for the game. Still about 2.5 minutes left here until we begin the second half of the 2023 Lincoln Youth Football B League Championship between Union Bank and Trust Hawks and Manzitto Construction. Both teams trying to stay warm despite the cold weather. Nebraska volleyball is still having a dominant season, still 19-0 after defeating Wisconsin, who was previously ranked number 1. Nebraska still ranked number 1, Wisconsin 2, Stanford 3, Louisville 4, and Texas 5. Currently in the first set, we will have Arkansas number 10 facing number 19 Florida. Number 3 Stanford will play Arizona State at 2 p.m. today as we begin the second half of the Lincoln Youth Football B League Championship. Union Bank won the toss at the beginning of the game and elected to defer to the second half, so they will be receiving from the north. Manzitto will be kicking into the wind. Set to kick for Manzitto is number 8, Chase Martin. Two players back deep for Union Bank. Martin with the kick. Line drive to Owen Dostal, who finds a crease, makes his way to the 49-yard line. A good pickup for Union Bank and number 72, Owen Dostal. Now let's see what Union Bank does here with their offensive scheme. They have previously gone into a power formation that does not utilize a quarterback. So we'll have first down and 10 from the 49-yard line. Going back into the I formation. Handoff was met at the line by the Manzitto defense. Appears that our new quarterback is number 38, Gavin Tucker. Union Bank going hurry up offense. Still in the Maryland I. And a little confusion in the backfield and a big tackle for loss by number 80, Caleb Becker, for that Manzitto defense. So a third down and 17 for the Union Bank offense, not the position you want to be in. They started at their own 49-yard line, and now they are back to their 42. Maryland I again, 2 tight ends. A sweep. And met just after the line of scrimmage. That was Ches Jones on the carry, number 19. Good for a gain of about 1. Union Bank bringing on their punt team. So a big first drive by this Manzitto defense. Going 3 and out. Holland back to punt. Gets the punt away. It's a high kick. Received by number 34, Ian Schreiner, who finds some green. Breaks a tackle up the sideline. And steps out of bounds at about the 47-yard line. So Manzitto will take over in Union Bank territory at the 47-yard line. Union Bank with some dominant running back performances by Dylan Talkington and Ian Schreiner. Allers in the gun. A receiver and tight end each side. Schreiner to his left. Takes a snap. And a dive up the middle. Schreiner cuts it back. Breaks a tackle. And makes his way down inside the Union Bank 30. Down to the 26-yard line. Another big play for this Manzitto offense. Union Bank making a sub late. Manzitto coming to the line. Balanced formation. Running back to the left. Handoff up the middle again. Schreiner cuts it back. And a solid gain of about 7. This will set up a short second down for Manzitto. Second down and 4 from the 19-yard line of Union Bank. Manzitto continuing to drive on this Hawk defense. Balanced formation. Schreiner to Allers left. And run up the middle. Good for a gain of about 2 or 3. It's going to be close to a first down, but we're going to have third down and 1 for the Manzitto offense. Schreiner with a fantastic game today so far. Balanced formation, Schreiner to the left. Allers takes a snap, hands it off to Schreiner up the middle. That looks like it'll be good for a first down for Manzitto. So we'll have first down and 10 at the 15-yard line. Manzitto not slowing down their offensive attack at all. Handoff to Schreiner. Flag on the play. Gain before the penalty is about 3 yards. Suspect this is going to be a hold or a block in the back. From the signals of that back judge, it's going to be a block in the back against Manzitto. No, it is a hold. Hold against Manzitto as they're driving. So that'll set up first down and 20 for Manzitto. Providing the Union Bank defense a little bit of a break. Balanced formation. Schreiner to the right. Excuse me. That is Dylan Talkington. Takes the handoff up the middle. Met by that defensive line. Ball is loose. And it is Union Bank ball. A big play for that Hawk defense. So Union Bank will take over at their own 25-yard line. A big stop for this Union Bank defense. Exactly what they needed. Union Bank now going to their power formation. Takes a snap. A dive to the right. Stuffed at the line. Ball came loose. But that was after the play was ruled dead. Not much going for the Union Bank offense there on that play. No huddle. And another dive. Good for about a gain of 1.5 yards, 2 yards. So that'll set up third down and 8. From the 27-yard line for Union Bank. Again, no huddle, power formation. And another dive. Good for a gain of about 1. Fourth down and 7 for the Hawk offense. Union Bank looking to punt now. So a quick 3 and out for the Hawk offense. Union Bank needs to get some momentum here. Haul back to punt. A line drive up the middle. Received by Schreiner, who takes it outside. Breaks a tackle. Steps out of bounds deep into Hawk territory. So Manzitto will take over with great field position to start this drive. Manzitto will start from the Hawk 35-yard line. First down and 10. Hawks need a stop here. 2 minutes left to go in this third quarter. Balanced formation. Talkington split out right. Allers takes a snap. Looks to pass. Ball is thrown, and it is caught by number 6, Evan Belding. Gain of about 4 on first down. Manzitto coming to the ball. 2 receivers split out right, tight on each side. Talkington to the right of Allers. Allers takes a snap. Fumble. And it recovered by the Union Bank defense. A big stop for the Hawks. The Hawks will take over at about the 36-yard line. Big play for the Union Bank defense. So Union Bank takes over at the 36-yard line, recovering the Manzitto fumble. Gavin Tucker starting at quarterback for the second half. Luke Ranke out for the game. Motion. Handoff up the middle and brought down. Brought down by number 32, Dallin Talkington, making an impact on offense and defense at that defensive tackle position. I formation, wing out left. Roll out pass. Ball's thrown. And it is almost intercepted. Almost intercepted by number 6, Evan Belding. So that's going to set up a 3rd down and 9 for the Hawk offense. Hawks need to get something going here. Less than a minute left to go in the 3rd quarter of the Lincoln Youth Football B League Championship. I formation, 2 tight ends, wing left, play action pass, man open downfield, but the ball is tipped and dropped. Obviously upset after that. Union Bank is going to send on their punt team. Holland back to punt for Union Bank. Some confusion on personnel. Holland takes a snap, punts it. It's a high kick. Schreiner receives the ball. And a great tackle by number 81, Evan Mitten de Boer. Some great open field tackling there by number 81. So Manzitto will start from the 33-yard line. Union Bank needing a stop here. Manzitto takes a snap, cuts back, and a gain of about 4 yards for number 6, Evan Belding. And that is the quarter. Manzitto still with the only score of the game, still leading 6-0 against the Union Bank Hawks. Manzitto holding up their fours, signifying that it is 4th quarter time. It is going to be 2nd down and 6 from the 37-yard line. Manzitto here trying to extend their lead and hold on for the championship victory. Union Bank needing a stop here so they can get their offense going in good field position. A takeaway would be perfect for the Hawk defense. Eight minutes left to go in this B League Championship. Balanced formation. Tight end each side. Give to Schreiner. Stopped after about a gain of 3. So that sets up 3rd down and 2. Manzitto coming to the line in a balanced formation. Receiver each side and a tight end. Running back to the left. And a jump by the Union Bank defensive line. So that'll set up a 1st down for Manzitto. Schreiner asking for a sub. First down here for Manzitto. Balanced formation. Running back to the left. Ball snapped. Ball carried by number 45, Axel Fanis. Second down and 9 to go for Manzitto. Still on their side of the field at the 46. Manzitto balanced formation, running back to the right. Allers takes a snap, drops back to pass, scrambles, makes a move, and is tackled at the line of scrimmage by number 73, Jaden Novotny, number 72, Owen Dostal. The two defensive lines still making an impact in this game late, forcing third down and 10. Ian Schreiner returns back to the game, subbing out number 45, Axel Fanis. Balanced formation on the left hash. Running back to the right. Allers dropped back to pass. Throw complete to number 22. That is Amici Sanders. Good for the Manzitto first down. Great ball, great catch by the Manzitto offense. And they are continuing to drive on this Union Bank defense. Union Bank needs a stop here. Almost 3 minutes has gone off the clock so far. Balanced formation, running back to the left. Allers takes a snap, handoff to Schreiner off left. And a gang tackle by Union Bank, but not after a 4-yard gain by Schreiner. So that sets up second down and 6 from the 41-yard line for Manzitto. Union Bank needing a stop here. Just over 4 minutes left in this B League Championship at Seacrest Field on this chilly afternoon. Balanced formation, running back right. Handoff to Schreiner, off tackle. And he stopped for a gain of about 3. So that sets up a 2nd down and 4 for this Manzitto offense. An important 3rd down for both teams. Manzitto trying to keep the drive alive and keep Union Bank out of this game. Union Bank trying to force a turnover or a turnover on down so that way their offense has a chance to win this game. Just under 4 minutes to go here. Balanced formation, running back off right. Allers takes a snap. And pressure immediately by Owen Dostal, who gets the big sack. Amazing play by this young man today. A true force on the defensive line. A big 4th down play here now. Manzitto looking to punt. But a timeout called by the Union Bank coaching staff. Union Bank will have just under 3 minutes to go after this punt is received and returned to get a game-winning drive going without their starting quarterback, Luke Ranke. Game clock being reset to 3 minutes and 22 seconds. An additional 7 seconds put back on the clock. Manzitto now still in a punt formation with Schreiner, their punter, back deep. Everett Marsh is the up man. And a wild punt tackled deep in Manzitto territory. Great play by the Union Bank defense, but there is a flag on the play. Wait to see what our officiating staff here has to say. Looks like this was going to be against Manzitto, and they're going to decline this penalty. An illegal procedure against Manzitto. So Union Bank here with a great opportunity to get a drive going. So Union Bank will start in Manzitto territory at the 39-yard line. 1st down and 10. Big drive here for the Union Bank offense. Gavin Tucker, the backup quarterback, now starting this 2nd half. Under center. 3 backs in the backfield. Motioning to a Quint set. A screen pass. A double pass. And it is incomplete. Just overthrown. So the trick play by Union Bank does not work. Brings us to 2nd down and 10. This Union Bank offense. Just over 3 minutes to go in this ball game. Manzitto with 3 timeouts. Union Bank with 2. Split back formation, wing to the left. Tight on each side. And Union Bank is forced to call a timeout. So with 3 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in the ball game, our score is still Manzitto 6, Union Bank 0. No points have been added onto the board since Manzitto's opening drive. We've had over 24 minutes of gameplay without a score. A very close matchup today in League B. Three running backs in the backfield for Union Bank. Maryland I with split back, splitting out into a quad set. Ball is snapped, roll out, ball is thrown and incomplete. Pass appeared to be intended for number 81, Evan Mitten-DeBurr. So that'll bring up 3rd down and 10 for Union Bank. Subs coming on the field for the Hawks. Twins formation, and the ball is snapped. Penalty marker, false start on the Hawks. Ball came loose there right at the snap. Union Bank was trying to go with a hurry-up offense, but it did not seem to work. So we're going to have 3rd down and 15 from the 44-yard line. Remember, this drive started in great field position after tackling the punter for a loss on special teams. Ball snapped. Pass is complete and tackled short of the original line of scrimmage. That pass was caught by, I believe, number 83, Maddox Meyer. So we're going to have 4th down and 12 for the Hawks. Double twins formation, under center, one running back straight behind. Now going into the shotgun. Ball snapped. Tucker rolls, evading pressure, throws the ball, and it is incomplete. Manzitto defense coming up huge to force a stop after the special teams mishap. So Manzitto will take over on downs at the 41-yard line, 1st and 10. Balanced formation, running back to the right. A give to Schreiner. Bounces it out for a gain of about 3. Union Bank with only 1 timeout remaining. Manzitto taking some time. They do have all 3 timeouts remaining, so they can wind down the clock. Minute and a half to go here in B League. This is going to be a delay of game penalty against Manzitto. So they'll back him up to about 2nd and 11. Excuse me, 2nd and 12. Manzitto line up in their balanced formation, running back to the left. Allers gets the ball, hands it off to Schreiner. Runs outside for a gain of about 1. And another Union Bank player down. Jaden Novotny. So Union Bank still down by 6. The minute 21 left to go. They'll have 3rd down and 11. Coaches from both teams talking about how to move forward. If you're Manzitto, all you need is a first down to solidify this game. Union Bank, you need to keep them in bounds and get a takeaway as soon as possible. If you have any hope of getting an offensive drive to score. A lot more of a passing game in B League as compared to the A League game earlier between the same two teams. And it is good to see Novotny walking off the field under his own power. So we'll have third down and 11 for the Manzitto offense. Ball is at the 41-yard line on the left hash. Balanced formation, Schreiner to the right. Allers takes the snap. We have a false start against Manzitto. Not what you want. So it was 3rd and 11, is now 3rd and 16 for the Manzitto offense. Union Bank defense still expecting a run here with the dominant performance of Ian Schreiner. Allers takes the snap, hands off to Schreiner, goes right, and met at the line of scrimmage. Falls forward for a gain of about 1. So we'll have 4th down and about 16 for the Manzitto offense. Just over a minute to go now. Manzitto will let the clock run out as much as possible before taking a timeout and punting the ball away. A hard-fought game by both teams today. Very low scoring. 6-0 so far. Manzitto burning as much clock as they can before calling a timeout. 37 seconds left for the Union Bank offense, who has not seen much production today. Ian Schreiner back to punt for Manzitto. Ches Jones back to receive for the Hawks. A good return is needed here for the Hawks, preferably into the Manzitto territory. Ball's tipped. And it takes a Manzitto roll down to the 31-yard line, or excuse me, the 36-yard line. So the Hawks will have less than 30 seconds to go about 64 yards. A big drive for the Hawk offense here. Without their main passer, Luke Ranke, unsure of how they are going to go about this. Bunch formation right. Ball snapped. Takes it. Pass is complete, but stays inbound. Coach is yelling to kill the ball, to spike the ball, stop the clock. 11 seconds to go. Union Bank needs a big play, so that way they can even up the score. Third down and 8. For the Union Bank offense. trips to the left. And we're going to have too many men on the field for Union Bank. So that'll push Union Bank further back into their own territory. Double twins. Running back off to the right. Expect a Hail Mary here. Deep ball thrown. And it is broken up. So Union Bank will have another shot at a Hail Mary. 4th down and 13 for the Hawks. Can expect another Hail Mary pass for the Hawks. Manzitto keeping a man about 30 yards from the line of scrimmage. Bringing pressure. Ball's thrown. It is broken up. And that is the ball game. Manzitto. Wait, hold on. There is a penalty marker on the field. Both sides being told to return. So one untimed down for Union Bank. So one final play for Union Bank after the penalty against Manzitto. Balanced formation. Tucker drops back. Is hit as he throws in. It's an interception. And that is the ball game. Manzitto holds on against Union Bank. Union Bank player is down on the field as Manzitto celebrates on the 45. That is the ball game. Manzitto 6, Union Bank 0. A close ball game for sure. Two excellent games today, both at A and B. That'll do it here at Seacrest Field for the Lincoln Youth Football B League Championship. The final score, Manzitto 6, Union Bank 0. Up next at 1:30 will be the Elks C team taking on the Police Sandhills Global C team at 1:30. I'm Austin Ranke, and this has been Lincoln Youth Football Championship Sunday. Join me on the C Team League Championship live stream.